desire to be in the outdoors burns deep within all of us. A connection with nature inspires us to grow. It inspires us to create. There is an undeniable connection between the great outdoors and country music. This is a celebration of that connection.
And here's your host for all things country outdoors, Mary O'Neill Phillips.
G'day everybody. Welcome to the very first opening night of Country Outdoors Riders Round. This is a show that celebrates everything country music and the outdoors, whether or not you like to garden, you like to surf, you like to BMX bike or hunt. We love it all and we're all a family. As you guys all know, it's really weird times at the moment, so this is so special for us all to be here and actually get to listen to some live music for once. So let's all celebrate that. We have a spectacular night ahead, so let's kick it off. And next up, we have Drake White. So I first met Drake in Australia 5 years ago, and this is really lovely. It's full circle. Drake was one of the first people to tell me to pursue my dreams in hosting in Australia. If you've ever been to a Drake White concert, you will know that it is something extremely spectacular. He has come through this year bigger and stronger than ever after having a serious brain injury, and he is back better than ever. His single debuted at number one, Mixin' with Whiskey, and we're just thrilled to have him here on this stage. So everybody, let's get ready for an amazing show.
Thank you. I had this crazy accident. Actually, Saturday will be a year, August the 16th, where I had an AVM, which is a wad of veins and arteries in the back of my head that I was born with, and I was in the process of getting that fixed through a series of brain surgeries, and I kept going out and singing and playing with my doctors, okay and everything, and we got all the way through August, or not all the way through August, but through most of the year, got into August, and we were in Roanoke, Virginia. And I went out on stage, and about 5 songs into the set, I started realizing that it was really hard for my left hand to grip the microphone. And then I felt my left leg and left foot kind of go out and go numb. And I sing hard, and I've always had this little vein that pops out my neck, but I was like, dang, I didn't think I'd sang that hard, And about that time, I heard something go, like, literally pop, and that pop was that AVM exploded in the back of my brain, causing what the equivalent of a hemorrhagic stroke, and it paralyzed this whole left side, my left arm, my left leg, and just really God pulled the rug out from under me, it felt like, and just stopped me in my tracks. So I go through, learn how to walk again, start learning how to play guitar again. And my wife's here. I could have not done it without Alex. Shout out to her. She's amazing. And I just started writing. I'm sitting I was in the hospital for about 35 days. And I'm sitting there, and all I could think about was music and songs and writing, because I think if you're a writer or a performer, that's all we think about. That's all we want to do is sing and play. And I just wanted to get back to it. And I didn't know that this left side was going to wake back up. That was due to prayer and Alex just constantly, me and her both just, grinding and pushing. And it came back. And so I got out there. And so I said all that to say this. The Zoom calls came, I welcomed them. I was like, bring it on. Bring on Zoom calls. And then the pandemic hit. So we're about to go back out on stage and play some shows in March and April, and this pandemic hit. And so Zoom calls it was, let's do the Zoom writes and sit down and write some stuff. And I had a couple of ideas, but man, God just touched this song that I'm about to sing. And Aaron Chaffin, one of the co-writers, came in and said, his mom and dad had had a car wreck years before, and they had a marriage that was struggling, and they were about to consider divorce. And the car wreck put them both side by side in beds to get, side by side in hospital beds. And through that healing process, they healed their marriage. So he had this idea called maybe the hurt's the healing. And I was kind of taken back by that and was like, man, maybe it is. Maybe there's something to that. And Allison Veltz is another writer on this. She's just an angel. And over a Zoom call with me, I was optimistic about it because what else was I going to do? But over a Zoom call, this song came out, and it's probably my favorite song that I've ever written. We just recorded this bad boy Saturday, me and my buddy Jaron. And yeah, I'll just sing it. Here it goes. Maybe tears don't fall for nothing. Maybe that river's rushing to baptize me clean. Maybe fear is a friend I should be facing in that midnight cold sweat shaking. In this prayer I'm whispering, oh, goodbyes. Oh, they cut like knives. This pain ain't nothing like I've ever known. This heartbroken has got a hold and won't let go. No, even in the worst I got a feeling. Yeah. Maybe the hurt's the healing. Maybe the hurt's the healing. And maybe lonely is that road to digging deeper. Maybe sorrow is the preacher that brings me back to faith. And maybe failure will put a chip here on my shoulder, make me stand a little bolder to finish this race. Yeah, this pain ain't nothing like I've ever known. This heartbroken has got a hold and won't let go. No, even in the worst I got a feeling. Yeah, maybe the hurt's the healing. Maybe losing ain't a home team outnumbered, but it's fuel for the hunger for that second win. Oh, yeah. This pain ain't nothing like I've ever known. This heartbroken has got a hold and won't let go. No, even in the worst I got a feeling. Yeah, maybe the hurt's the healing. Maybe the hurt's the healing. Yeah, maybe the hurt's the healing. Thank you. Thank you.